Okay, Rants of Island, you guys want to see where the magic happens for the nostalgic collector. Here you go. Okay, this is the office. Alright, the first thing you see here is my wardrobe. These are all the shirts that I like to wear when I'm doing my videos, so I keep them all up here hanging up, so that way I can quickly get in and out. If I'm doing more than one video a day, I can pull whichever shirt out that I want. Got a couple hats up here that I can wear. I've got my display wall back over here. Right now it's got the basically the Pittsburgh Steelers display case. These are all Steelers in here, since I'm a big Steelers fan, but you guys know that already. And I don't know if you can tell, but I did it in Steelers colors. So we got black at the bottom there. We've got the yellow border, kind of a neutral background, and some noise canceling stuff at the top here. I've got some other stuff over here that I put on the walls. Occasionally I'll flip all this stuff out. We got the baseball stuff there. I got football stuff, all kinds of good stuff I can put on the walls. Haven't really got to that yet though. This is the biggest thing I'm starting to work on right here. You can see all these short boxes right here. These are all comic books all the way down. So that's my comic book collection right now. I'm working on getting a lateral that I can use to store all that stuff, and it'll take that spot right there as well. So the plan is to put the lateral right here and have it skinned, make it look like a comic book. And then on top right now what I've got, these are all different sets of cards that I'm working on. These sets up here are pretty full. I'm almost done with those. Everything on the wall up here. We got some display stuff over here, some Funkos, a bunch of books back there, some Dungeons and Dragons stuff over in the corner. All these boxes right here, these are all different sets that I'm currently collecting. So they're kind of at my fingertips to pull them down and get them sorted out. Take a look over here, and this big monster of a cabinet goes the whole length of the floor to ceiling. This is where I store all the good stuff. So we've got on the top, I've got some more cards that I'm kind of working through, different small sets. Second shelf here, this is all my unopened stuff that I still have yet to break. So I've got quite a bit of stuff in here that I can get into. I've got some boxes of sorted stuff that I'm looking at. Down below, I've got mostly supplies and different things like that. It's all kind of a wreck right now, but it works for me, so that's what that is. We've got kind of a display over here a little bit. So I've got comic book stuff. We got some Star Wars things in there. We've got Seinfeld stuff that I'm big into Seinfeld, so we got some of that stuff. We got some baseball stuff behind that. We got a bunch of stuff up here on the ledge. Some cool cards that I really like. We got a Ross Tucker rookie card that was signed. George Sisler, this is from the Baseball Hall of Fame. That's one of my relatives. Here's another Costanza from the Seinfeld stuff. I got this George Brett card here is a custom card from Reindeer Studios. So shout out to Reindeer Studios. That was pretty cool. I got a signed card of Irving Fryer right here. This is from the Eclipse. The Sizzler, that is about my relative, George Sisler. We got a couple other cards over here. This is where I can kind of display some of those things that we saw earlier. A bunch of sets down here that I've still got to get into and start opening packs. We've got some more. These were my highest valued cards at a point. I pulled a few out. Got some of them graded. We got another football set there. We got some D&D cards here that I got to get into. We got some Marvel metal, or not Marvel, some DC metal stuff to get into. And then I do some, I do green screening, but I use a red background instead of green, so that's that. Some more wall decor over here, and this is the desk. So everything in this short box right here, this is current comic book stuff that I'm working through. Current things that I'm kind of sorting through, looking at. This was a background for a little while from when I did some breaks. More cards on the desk there just because, you know, there's a lot of stuff to sort and go through. These are some cards that I'm looking at getting graded here. I don't know if you guys realize, but I do try to put up a poll every month for a football card and a baseball card to be graded, and then I send them off to SGC, and all these cards came off of that poll for last year. So all these cards are from 2025, viewer voted on and graded. So pretty cool stuff there. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, yeah, okay. Up top we got, like I said, I got some of these D&D figures up here, which is pretty cool. I'm still working on collecting the whole set. These are more cards that I'm thinking about grading. This is some grading stuff. More cards, Q-tips for cleaning stuff up. These are all of my grading invoices, so I've got all that. And oh yeah, I forgot to show you, this is where all the card packs, the actual wrappers, go to die. They go right down here in this little bag. I got a whole bunch, as you can see, you know, so that's pretty much everything I've ripped probably the second half of the year in 2025. Okay guys, that's my office space, my nook. This is where all the magic happens. Right now I've crossed over from mostly football content to any kind of collecting content, and I'm just looking for stuff that brings back that nostalgic feeling. It can be sports card rips, buying, reading, and collecting comic books, listening to retro music, talking about retro movies or television, and of course football stuff or anything else that strikes my fancy. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and I just wanted to wish you continued success on your channel and keep being you.